welcome to the 4th episode of Scientific Newsbreak. Today's episode is all about ding, ding, ding. Yes, that's right, it's about ding, ding, ding. My friend and I created a catapult for our science cat, and well, this is what happens when you give two 13-year-old girls paint and a catapult. But seriously, it wasn't that easy to create a catapult that not only worked but was appealing to the eye. The first step was to plan the actual design. We first came up with an idea to have an elastic band as our elastic potential energy, but it wasn't as easy as we thought. In fact, it was almost impossible to create enough energy with our idea. As you can see, we were going to have a string attached to the lever right around here, and a pole, which the string was also attached to. And the pole was winded up the elastic band over here, right there, that was also connected to the lever, and the hook, right, that blue thing, became tighter. The problem was that if the pole here got stuck or didn't move freely, the plan wouldn't work. So we kept on searching. We didn't actually get the final idea for our catapult until we went to Bunnings Warehouse for our supplies. We had no idea what we were looking for. I probably shouldn't have said that. We found someone there who had made a catapult before. Like, who does that? I'm gonna build a catapult! Anyway, they helped us a lot with finding what we needed, and we got out of there alive after a few hours. We ended up buying a 70 by 25 centimetre base, a long thick piece of wood for the posts, a 70 centimetre long thin piece for the lever, 4 angle brackets with screws, 2 hooks, some nuts and bolts, an eyelet bracket thingy bobby, the end of a plumbing pipe, and a spring. Oh, and Verona brought the paint. Paint! Now came the assembling. When we first took it to school, we had to measure each piece before we could cut them. Measured once, cut twice. Or was it measured twice, cut once? We measured them and we cut them. After the cutting, we glued down the plumbing end to one end of the lever. This was to hold the tennis ball in place without it falling off. We only had half an hour left in that first class, and we needed to find a screwdriver. Apparently there are no screwdrivers in the room we're in, so we had to keep on planning what to do next. I ended up bringing it home and asking my dad for some screwdrivers, and I asked him to drill some holes for the dowel to go in. Then I started assembling it all. I started putting the posts, these things here, on the base, which is this bit here, and stabilising it with an angle bracket and a screw. Can you see that metal bit there? That's the angle bracket. Once there was one angle bracket on either side of both posts, I moved on to putting on the eyelet bracket thingy. Seriously though, what is it called? I bolted this on the underside of the lever around the middle. I made sure the hole was facing outwards and not lengthways, otherwise it won't swing the right way. Next, I put one hook on one side of the base, right there, and another hook on the underside of the lever, which is up there, but you can't see it. hooked on the opposite side to the plumbing end. Then I put that round dowel there through one post, then through the eyelet on the lever, making sure the hooks are on the same side, see those hooks on the other end, and finally through the other post. Finally, I hooked the spring, which is right here, on both hooks, the one down here and the one up the top, giving the catapult its elastic potential energy. Aha! You didn't think I was going to go through all of the building stages and not explain the sciencey bit.
Hi guys. Elastic potential energy is the energy stored in a stretched elastic band or something just like band one right here. Like a spring or elastic band. The more stretch you have, the more energy you have, and the more force it will hit you with. Ow! You know, like when you stretch an elastic band, it hurts a lot. While the elastic band is flying through the air after it has been stretched. After it has been stretched, the elastic potential energy is turned into a mixture of sound energy, kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is kind of like the moving energy. When it hits the wall though, it turns into elastic potential energy again because the band is no longer moving after it hits the ground or stretch, so it only has potential energy. Energy is never left, just transferred. Just like us, we're never lost, just transferred. But this time is an exception. Guys, remember exactly? Oh, left? Left? Yes? No? Okay. Bye, guys!
Whee! Whee! Oh, you're here. Okay then, while Nerdy is finding a way back home, I'll tell you how the catapult actually worked. It was pretty much the same as just what you learned, except the catapult uses a string and it doesn't move anywhere. The object in the catapult does. Just watch the video. Okay, I'm going to show you the video again and I'm going to talk you through how it actually worked. Okay, can you see right here, as the string is being stretched, the top end of the lever is being pulled back, and then when this contracts, the ball goes flying, a whopping 2.05 meters. Okay, it's not that good, but it worked better than other ones. There were definitely some things we could have done better though. For starters, we definitely could have painted the whole thing. I mean, come on, it would have looked a whole lot better with more colour. Secondly, the spring was a great energy source, but when the end of the lever hit the spring, it stopped the lever from moving any further, so it couldn't propel the object as far as it could. We could use elastic bands and pull them away to propel the lever, or we could have made the end of the lever shorter so it could move further back instead of hitting the base. Thirdly, we could have made the post higher and another hole because we found the higher the pole, the further the lever can move and the further the object flies. We discovered this from trying the bottom hole, and it didn't even move out of the plumbing end. I wish I wasn't here near all the plumbing though. Ugh. Overall, it worked well, but anything can be improved, whether it be the size, shape or structure of the thing. I still think we needed more paint. Ugh. Thank you for watching the 4th episode of Scientific News Break. If you like this video, please make sure you watch the first 3 videos in the link below. See ya!